Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy C.Blood, C.Blood too cool. Young adults, Christ life, no swag loss. Y'all know what it is. I'm coming through, man. I want to thank y'all. 1.5 million views on the last video, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's really crazy. I want to thank for everybody who shared that joint. But I wanted to make another video part 2, to address some people, man, because I don't think a lot of y'all got the memo and the comprehension of what I was saying with this joint, because y'all actually just did what exactly I told y'all was going to do. So imagine going outside, right? And you outside, and you see that the sky is blue. Now, the sky is blue when you walk into this building, and in this building there's 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 people in this joint, and you walk in there and you're like, yo, I saw the sky, man, the sky is blue. And they're like, nah, man, the sky is red, the sky is red, the sky is red. And you're like, no, like, you confused, because you're like, what are you talking about? The sky is blue. And then you realize they're in here, they got all these textbooks, they got the computers, they got all this stuff, but you realize, like, they've never been outside. These people have never seen the sky. They don't have the experience that you have. And so from their perception of what truth is, what that's been given to them, they understand that the sky is red, but you understand, but through the experience that you have, that the sky is blue. And that's really what it is with us. When it comes to the faith of Christianity, the faith in the gospel of Jesus Christ, the sky is blue. And understand this right here, like, most of the time when we come out, we speak, I make this video, I got plenty of people hitting me up and following me and hitting me up and saying all this crazy stuff because I'm a Christian, and you being a bad little Christian. Bad little Christian. You're not supposed to say anything to us. We're just supposed to let you walk over us for some reason. Y'all post all these crazy videos on Facebook and everybody shares them and just falls away from the faith because ain't nobody actually taking the time to understand that God is a being. He's not just the information that you gain. There's a lot of information in this world, but there's way more misinformation than there is information. And when you understand that, you understand how the enemy works. You see that he's the father of lies. You see that he's the father of deception. And deception is nothing but playing on your perception. So he makes you view things a certain way. He doesn't want you to not believe in God. He just don't want you to be able to verify who is the true God, the true living God. That's what it is. So a lot of people believe in God. That's what it is. And y'all like, oh, we're not supposed to tell you. Don't tell me what I'm supposed to believe in, all this stuff. Like, listen, calm down with all that, man. Listen, y'all, for some reason when we speak, you think that, y'all believe that the opposite of being bold is being humble. Or the opposite of being humble is being bold. And that's not true. You think that I can't be humble and that I can't be bold at the same time. But Jesus was humble and Jesus was bold. So when I speak out and I show y'all this bold side, you understand that the opposite of being humble is prideful. And the opposite of being bold is fearful. And so when I come out and we speak and we say these things, y'all feel like we out of line because we ain't doing what we supposed to be doing, what the Bible says. Like, bro, don't try to tell me what I believe. Don't come over here with that junk, bro. That's just what it is. So let me tell y'all the truth about God, man. Like I said, I ain't trying to keep y'all long, but the truth about God is this. If God is true, if God is real, there are two things that God has placed in every single human being on this planet. The first thing is the relationship with people, relationship with others. And I don't mean romantic or even sexual. I mean that nobody on this planet wants to be alone. That is something that God placed in every person here. We have a desire for the relationship with people. And the second thing that God has placed in us is a desire to know him. Now, you may not believe in Jesus. You might believe in Buddha. You might believe in Allah. You might believe in all this other stuff. But everybody wants to know, like, where did this joint start? Where did this joint come from? So there are two things that God has placed in every single person here. And I cannot understand, if God placed the desire for us to know who he is, why wouldn't he place the truth and the direction in a way for us to know who he is? That doesn't make any sense. God is not going to make 8 billion people on the planet say, I want you to desire me, and not give us a way back to understand and figure out who he is. That doesn't make any sense. Now, I told y'all there's over 3,000, 4,000 religions on the planet. But when you understand the concept and the idea and the construct of what happened with God and Satan and all that stuff like that, when you understand all this stuff, like, yo, and through a spiritual sense, like I'm saying, not even a physical sense, not a fleshly eye view, but a God eye view. When you understand, you see how the devil played it out. You see that he's the master of disguise and the master of deception. And he deceives, and to deceive is just to play with your perception. You know what I'm saying? He makes you view things a certain way. He doesn't want you to not believe in God. He just don't want you to be able to tell which God is real and which God is true. So when it comes down, to these comments that's in my section, y'all over here, oh, the facts. You're not telling me the facts. I want to know the facts. Give me the facts. Like, first of all, y'all don't even understand, like, facts versus God. God always wins. Fact is that she has HIV. God is that she was healed of HIV. God overrides facts. And if you don't understand that just on the simplest form, then you don't really understand what a God is. That's how God operates. You know what I'm saying? So I see y'all out here when y'all searching for all this information and truth and knowledge and being woke and all that stuff like that. I understand that y'all not searching for the truth. Y'all searching for yourself. You're searching for somebody who's going to correlate and reciprocate what you've been already feeling and how you already view things. You go on Google and you say, why is the Bible false? And that's what you type in. And you say, why is the Council of Nicaea correct? You never say, why is the Bible true? Why is the Council of Nicaea false? You look for what you're actually feeling. You know what I'm saying? And the Bible has so many different things about it. There's so many truths. There's so many discoveries that were even in that jump before we actually even discovered them before modern technology. You can go into Job chapter 26 and see how the earth was hanging. That was in the Bible before they even knew that. You can go in Job chapter 40 and find about dinosaurs. That was in the Bible before we even knew that. Or even Job chapter 39. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about the springs coming up from the bottom of the ocean. They didn't discover that until 1970. But nah, we just discard the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we were told that yeah, it's not true and all this stuff like that because we've been conditioned. The enemy knows what he's doing to the generation, y'all. Understand, everything that's good is bad. Everything that's bad is good. When I say I want to love, you say don't love. When I say I want to trust somebody, nah, don't trust nobody, man. Don't do that. They're going to get you. When I say I want to have loyalty, hey, man, don't have loyalty, man, because nobody's loyal. Everything that God has desired that's good for us to have, the world has perverted it and made it evil. And y'all reject it. And y'all don't even understand, like, this is why our culture reflects what it reflects. Because we've allowed the enemy to get into our minds in such a slick way that we even view things that we desire wrong. And y'all want me to follow y'all? Man, please get out of here with that, man. Y'all always saying all this crazy stuff. But, oh, man, don't go into the church, man. Because the church, man, those people out there, they just do you dirty. And they just want your money. They just want your money. Blah, 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 blah. Man, you don't even understand what tithes and offerings is. You don't even understand what the sacrifice was for. You don't even understand that stuff. Stop talking about stuff you don't understand, bruh. Get out of here with that joint. All this stuff you done looked up on YouTube and Google and stuff like that. And God ain't never said nothing to you about that joint. Tell me what God said to you. Tell me that. You know what I'm saying? So listen, and the last thing I want to hit y'all on is this right here. You are not more just than God. You are not more correct than God. You are not more right than God. Y'all be out here, people like, oh, well, you know, if God is so good, why did he allow babies to die? If God is so good, then why did all the people dying in Africa and the people dying in here and that and the third? And y'all blame this stuff on God. Y'all actually blame this joint on God. And y'all don't even understand the sovereignty of God. Y'all don't even understand the idea of death. Y'all actually think death is just, oh, I dropped dead right now. If I'm recording this, I'm dead. Like, even in the Bible, Jesus was like, this dude had to get buried. And it was like, Jesus, we need to go bury this dude. Jesus was like, nah, we don't need to bury him. Let the dead bury the dead. Let's keep it moving. We got to go. Because Jesus understood that funerals are not for the dead. They're for the living. He understands that this person, yeah, he's physically gone, but he's spiritually okay. He just came from the spirit and manifested in the natural. That's what Jesus did. Most of y'all over here saying all this crazy stuff about Jesus, and most professors, they don't even deny Jesus. They actually say Jesus is real, but they deny the fact that he's the question that if he was Christ or not. Now that's what they discuss. But the fact that Jesus just wasn't real, that they don't even they'll say you're crazy for that. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all just believe anything. Y'all believe anything y'all see. And so when y'all understand that, like, we are not more just than God. God ain't out here like, oh, a baby just died. He's going to hell because, he never got saved. What? That doesn't even make sense. Y'all saying all this stuff like, okay, what if somebody way under a rock in Afghanistan and they never hear about Jesus Christ and they God? Do they go to hell? The Bible talks about these things, man. Like, y'all not reading this stuff, man. Y'all think God is just out here sending people to hell because, oh, I'm going to create you. And if you don't know me, then I'm sending you to hell, but I'm not going to give you a way to know me. And if you don't, that doesn't even make no sense, yo. You're not more just than God. You're not more right than God. Half of y'all on here watch porn all day long. And you don't even know how to have self-control. Don't even try to play like that, bro. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. And I'm not saying that I'm not a sinner. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I never fell short of the glory of God. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying is I'm real with myself, bro. I ain't no fake. So I want to let y'all know, man, listen, I don't want to hear none of that stuff no more. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm about young adults, Christ, life, no side law. This right here, man, this is what we about right here. Y'all ain't never seen nothing like this. I run an organization in Charleston with over 800 young adults, believers, going hard for the faith. You see what I'm saying? So I just want to, matter of fact, just to interject, yo, if y'all want a shirt, because a lot of people asking me for this shirt, y'all want a shirt, man, go ahead and get one. We doing it in the city. You can buy one if you support my ministry. Thank you so much. It's not about that, but I appreciate you. Glory to God. Amen. But I want to get back to this. Listen, for y'all people, man, who's in these comments, man, saying all this crazy stuff, please take your time to not just search what you feeling, Please stop that. Y'all over here on slavery. Y'all don't even understand the culture in those days. Y'all don't understand none of this stuff, man. Like, and it's like y'all, cause y'all don't want to. You just want to be against it. You want to believe that God is an energy. Like, God is just energy. He's a radio wavelength. Like, no, stop that. Stop that joint. So for everybody watching this joint, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do one last thing. There are going to be a lot of people in these comments saying a whole lot of stuff of how they feel about me and whatever like that, right? Saying stuff about the faith. But for every believer, I don't want y'all to go in on these people. I don't want y'all to argue with these people. All I want to see is this. Everybody put down their testimony of Jesus Christ in the comments. Something Jesus Christ has done for you. Put it in the comments. Don't argue with nobody. I want to see 10,000 testimonies. That's all I want to see. No response to anybody saying something crazy about the faith because they don't understand. Show the testimonies, bro. Show the spiritual side. Show the being, not the concept. That's what we're going to stay on. That's what we're going to stick to. And remember, if them boys try to get at you, the sky is blue, bruh. The sky is blue. I'm out. Christ like no swag loss. Let's go.